Good afternoon, Spuds Country, or I guess it's good evening. It's 6:15 at night. We are coming to you from the H.A. Thompson Arena in North Fargo, North Dakota. Welcome to Game 3 of the 2024 Fargo International. I have a thermometer on my watch. I just want to jump in here real quick. It says 37.9 degrees in this arena. Q is helping us out, showing that you can see your breath. So it's not a whole lot warmer in this arena than it is outside. I take that back. It's like -8 right now outside. So it is definitely cool. Welcome to Game 3. Tonight, your Moorhead Spuds are set to match up against the Forest Lake Rangers. And if you get confused while you're looking back and forth, yes, they are borrowing number 35, Hannah Wood, the 12UA goalie for Moorhead. Spuds have gathered around their net, broken formation, and headed to the bench. In net for Moorhead will be number 33, Addie Andell. On the blue line looks to be number 5, Nevaeh Hendrickson. And number 25, Isabel Oakes. Up front will be number 7, Lauren Ness. Number 3, Molly Hockett. Centering it up will be number 4, Caitlin Shirley. Puck is down, Spuds control. Oakes, Hendrickson, now Hockett. She moves it ahead. It'll be turned right back out by the Rangers. Hockett dumps it in, but Shirley was in the zone, so the Spuds will end up offside. 7 or 8 seconds in, 14:52 first period. Face-off will go to the far side, just outside the Rangers' defensive zone. Face-off, Shirley and Tuma. Controlled by the Rangers, taken the other direction, dumped into the Moorhead zone by Porfarel. Stolen away by the Spuds along the near side wall. Shirley kicks it out through center, all the way down into the Rangers zone, takes a shot. Kick save made by Wood. Rebound is picked up momentarily by Ness. She can't keep a handle on it. It's going to be taken the other direction out to center on the stick of Porfarel. Stolen away by Oakes. Up to Hockett. Hockett tries to dump it into the zone. Ref was standing in the way, held it out for her. Smacked all the way down into the near side corner. It'll be Johnson near side. Tries to take it down into the corner. It'll be picked up by the Rangers and taken the other direction on the far side. Out through center. Knocked free by Almendinger. Handled by Hanukkah. Turned right back out to center by the Rangers. Johnson on the red line. Has it knocked off her stick. It ends up all the way down in the near side corner of the Rangers zone. Roche back behind the net. Stolen away. Hanukkah. Shot off the side. Gets kicked way up into the air. It'll end up with Almendinger on the far side boards. Hanukkah behind the net. Puck comes free. Hanukkah loses a stick. Puck will come along to the near side boards and be taken away and taken the other direction on the stick of Kahotek. She takes it all the way down and in, tries for the shot. It'll be turned away by Almendinger. Rangers dump it in behind the Moorhead net, centering pass, and the shot will get covered up by Andell. 13:02, no score. Face-off comes to the glove side of Andell. Spuds are wearing their travel blacks with orange and white trim. Forest Lake is wearing their home whites with the gold and maroon trim. Spuds are skating right to left on your radio dial here in this first period. From the near side blue line, shot gets sent back behind the net off the stick of Tuma. To be handled by Dufault on the near side. She sends it around to Lee on the far side. Lee takes it out to center. She has it knocked off her stick momentarily, but is able to regain control. Down into the Rangers zone, stripped right as she enters the blue line, crosses the blue line. Be taken back the other direction by Porfarel. 12:29. Face-off goes to the far side, just outside the Moorhead defensive end. Knocked free by Dufault. She kicks it right back out to center. Tuma picks it up there. Tuma crossover to Roach. Knocked free by the Spuds. Floats down into the Rangers zone. Will be slung around from the far side. Tibitowski will knock it down on the near side. Hendrickson will dump it back behind the net from the near side blue line. Swenson picks it up on the far side, just above the goal line. Tuma back behind the net. Hendrickson now. Tibitowski can't get a handle on it. They're taken the other smacked the other direction by Dallenbach. Neeland, far side, has it knocked free. She loses a stick. Dufault is able to push it over to Everett. Everett with a chip shot that goes just wide of the net and into the near side corner. She goes and picks up her own rebound. Rangers try to clear. Oaks sends it back in. Ref says they're offside. I was going to say, the camera frozen? Steen and Kahotek face off near side. Spuds are control. Everett to Oaks. To Steen, center ice. She can't keep a handle on it. It'll be knocked over to the far side boards by Rakowski. Stolen back by the Spuds. Strand. Held up along the near side board. She'll have it poked off her stick. It'll be knocked back out to center. Down into the Moorhead zone. Rangers just about run in offside, but Kahotek was there to turn back the other direction, save the offside. Kahotek, far side, dumps it in. Oaks picks it up alongside the net. Brings it around the near side and is able to kick it out to center. Everett, 1-on-2, puts the brakes on, drops it off, shot, the goal! 10:39, Moorhead has struck first. 1-0 Moorhead on the go-ahead goal off the stick of Allmendinger. With the assist going to Everett. Face off at center. It's going to be controlled momentarily by the Spuds. Taken away by the Rangers and then stolen back by Johnson. Johnson brings it into the zone, near side, drives it all the way down into the corner, looks to center it up, has it knocked down by Longden. Rangers try to clear. It's held into the far side blue line. Down into the corner, Hockett. She gets pinched up against the wall. Puck comes free. Rangers come away with it, going the other direction. It gets sent out into center. It'll be taken by Shirley along the far side in the neutral zone. Shirley to Johnson. Johnson cross ice. Nobody over there. Puck will float all the way down into the corner and be picked up by Longden. Back behind the net. She gets challenged by Hockett and Ness. Shirley comes away with it on the far side. Shot turned away by Wood. Rebound picked up and taken out to center by the Rangers. Down into the Moorhead zone. It'll be handled by Hendrickson. He pushes it ahead to Hockett. Now Lindberg. I don't know why I want to continue to call her Lindgren. It's Lindberg. Puck is slid out to center by the Rangers along the far side wall. They can't quite keep a handle on it. Hendrick is there, but skated over to the boards. Sent back the other direction. Picked up just inside of her own zone by Roach. Handled behind the net. Kahotek stolen away by the Spuds. Oaks near side blue line. Dumps it back down into Cutter. That'll get stripped away and slide out to center. Hendrickson at center. Tries to backhand it over to Lindberg, who wasn't ready for it. It slides all the way down into the Moorhead zone. Far side wall shot. Glove save. Andel Lindbergh kicks it out to center. That one's going to go the length of the ice and get called back on icing. 8:28, 1-0 Moorhead lead, first period. Faceoff comes back down to the glove side of Andy Andel. Be Lee and Tuma to square off. Rangers are going to control. Sent down into the corner, picked off by Lee. Lee across to Swenson. Swenson hard and fast, one-on-one. She takes it in, takes a shot, goes just wide of the net. Puck had enough speed on it that it bounced high up and onto the glass. Cleared out to center. Lee and Swenson, 1-on-2, or 2-on-3. Shot turned away by Wood. Taken near side, Johnson. Bounced out to center by the Rangers. Chased all the way down into the Moorhead zone by Perforel. Centering pass, nobody home. To be handled by Lee on the far side. Shot. Turned away by Johnson. Johnson out to Tibitowski. Tibitowski breaks the zone near side. Tries to center it up. To be knocked back on the near side wall by Longan. Out front. Kick back over to the far side. Kahotek. Down in the corner, Kahotek. Now Dufault sends it back into the corner. Back behind the net, Longan. Sends it along the wall back to Dufault. Round to the near side, Hendrickson shovels it down to Steen. Stolen away by the Rangers, taken the other direction on the stick of Rakowski. Dumped into the Moorhead zone, no ice. Gathered up behind the net would be Hendrickson. Out to center. Roach gets challenged by Strand. Roach is able to dump it into the far side corner of the Moorhead end. Dufault to Everett. Chips it out and all the way down into the Rangers zone. Spuds are able to take it away. Shot from point blank range goes just wide off the stick of Everett. Rangers are able to clear it out to center. Spuds will have to reset once again. Oakes. Ahead to Everett, near side. Ref said they were offside. So faceoff comes back out to neutral ice. Dallenbach and Shirley to square up. Shirley wins the draw over to Ness, up to Oakes, cross ice to Allmendinger, to Ness into the zone. Ness tries to send it back up to Allmendinger. Oakes comes across and is able to hold the zone. To Hockett. Now Ness behind the net. Her and Roach chase it all the way over to the near side corner. It'll be ping-pong back and forth between Ness and Hockett. Hockett out front, shot, kick save, Wood. Puck will end up down in the near side corner. Ness, Shirley tries to get a stickle on it. She can't. It'll be Oakes along the near side half wall who's able to knock it down. Puck comes free and is going to be taken out through center by Dallenbach. Dallenbach brings it up to the red line, dumps it into the Moorhead zone. They go for the change. Shirley, near side corner, sends it around to Ness. On the near side blue line of the Moorhead zone, she pushes it ahead. Longren and Hockett fight over it, and it gets kicked up into the stands, out of play. Tuma and Cutter to face off just outside. The Rangers' defensive zone. Rangers win the draw. Pushed ahead. Plefeller. Centering pass is turned down back behind the net. Cutter into the corner. Off the wall, Johnson. Out to center. Over to Lindbergh. Lindbergh backhand. Wood is able to make the save, and she'll cover it up. 4:52 first period. 1-0 Moorhead lead. Face-off. Club side of Wood. It's going to be controlled by the Spuds. Johnson. Turned out to center by the Rangers. Johnson and Nealand fight for it along the near side boards. Nealand is able to dump it into the Moorhead zone. Dufault back behind the net. Cutter steps in to help. Puck bounces off the side of the net. Johnson comes away with it. Johnson ahead to Hanukkah. Hanukkah's going to have to give chase. She's going to be able to run it to run out and get the shot off and gets the goal. 419, stiff, deep, hard angle shot. Was kicked down by Wood, but then bounced in off the back of her skates. Spuds go up by 2. Face-off out at center. Lee wins the draw. It ends up down in the Moorhead zone. Hendrickson picks it up. She carries it all the way around behind the net, sends it hard up high off the glass. Spuds are able to clear it. Whole lot of smacking going on out at center ice. Roach comes away with it. She's able to dump it into the Moorhead zone. Turned right back out by Oakes. And then dumped right back in. The Rangers will end up offside. So face-off will go to the far side, just outside the Rangers' offensive zone. Puck is controlled by Dallenbach, far side. Taken away by Swenson. Chipped into the Rangers' end. Sent right back out to center. Hendrickson will have it far side, right along her own blue line. Cross over to Oakes. Oakes looks to send it ahead. Up to Tibitowski. That was intercepted by Longden. Kohotek will bring it in. Backhand shot, knocked down by Hendrickson. Lee, Swenson, Tibitowski, 3-on-2. Lee takes it in, has it knocked off her stick by Rakowski. Puck ends up back behind the net. Swenson will have it in the corner. It comes up along the far side wall. Rangers are almost able to clear. Johnson was there to hold it in. She's going to drive it down into the far side corner. Pushes her way all the way behind the net. Tibitowski goes after it on the near side boards. Johnson steps in to help. Johnson, shovel pass, shot. It's turned away by Woods. Picked up by the Rangers and taken back out to center. Dumped in by Lee. Spuds will go for the change. Handled to the near side corner by the Rangers. Sent out to center by Longden. That one floats all the way down into the Moorhead end. That one will get called back on icing with 2:27 left here in the first. What's my frame rate doing? 36. We better drop that down a ways. So faceoff comes back into the Rangers zone. Well, that's awesome. Keyboard throws. Taken down into the Moorhead zone. Shot, glove save, Andel. Handled by Strand. She's going to carry it out near side. 3-on-2 once again. She'll get pinched up against the wall inside the Rangers zone. Steen comes in to help, brings it around, gets the shot away. Wood will get the save. See if we can kill some of these dropped frames here. Face-off near side. It's going to be controlled by the Spuds. Strand, shot, save, Wood. Save Wood. Steen's going to win the draw on the near side, club side. Centering pass is going to come all the way out to center. Default to give chase after it down into her own zone. Along the far side boards, puck will come loose. Hendrickson is able to send it out to center. Taken far side by the Rangers. Steen and Dallenbach both go down. Puck is going to be pushed into the Rangers zone. Now Roach dumps it into the Moorhead zone near side. Hendrickson along the back wall, sends it around to Everett. Everett to Ness. Ness hard and fast, brings it around, takes a shot. Steen with the Wood with the save. She picks up her own rebound, gets another shot on Wood. Ness with another shot. That one bounced right beside Wood, not the side of the cage. Ness with another shot, Shirley with another shot. That one will get covered up by Wood. We'll have 48.1 seconds to go here in this first period. Face off, Shirley and Longren will end up along the far side wall and be carried back behind the net by Longren. Shirley is able to pick it free. Allmendinger back into the corner. Longren, cross ice, pocket shot! Right into the glove. Very nice save made by Hannah Wood. 28.9 seconds left here in this first period. Face-off is going to be won by Tuma from the Rangers. Puck will be sent all the way around to the far side to Allmendinger. She takes a shot, goes just wide of the net, but onto the near side boards. Ness down in the corner, fights with Longren. Longen. Around the near side to Allmendinger, or far side to Allmendinger. Propeller tries to clear, it's held in by Allmendinger. Now Shirley at the point, she takes a shot with the goal, but they're not going to count that one. It was just a little bit after the horn. So after the first period, we're up. Your Moorhead Spuds are up 2-0. We'll be back here in just a minute to start the second. Welcome back, Spuds Country. We are back to start the second. Spuds currently lead this contest against the Forest Lake Rangers 2-0. On goals by Celia Allmendinger and Elika Hanukkah. Spuds control the puck. Shirley to Hockett. Hockett brings it in, top of the slot, has it knocked off her stick. It'll end up down in the near side corner. Dufault, shot, blocked in traffic all the way over to the far side wall. Thrown out through center. Shirley will run it down just inside of her own zone. Camera got cold. Puck bounced along the near side wall. Held up by Hockett. Cross ice over to Shirley. Shirley brings it in, takes a shot. Glove save made by Wood. It got kicked up into the net, behind the net, out of play. Oh, why are we having so many issues with the cam link this weekend? Face off far side of the Moorhead zone. It's going to be Dufault, or Cutter and Tuma. Sent all the way around onto the near side boards. Handled by the Rangers. Shot from the far side is going to be picked up and taken out through center. Porfel. Tuma along the far side boards. Puck gets bounced loose. Taken out through center, far side, Lindbergh. She gets pushed into the wall. Sends it off the wall, back up to the point, but it's going to be picked up by Porfel and taken the other direction. Down into the Moorhead zone, shot, save, Andel. Spuds are able to clear it back out. Dumped in Hendrickson near side. That one will get called back into the Spuds zone on icing. Face off to the club side of Addie Andel between Kahotek and Lee. Kahotek wins the draw. She shovels it all the way out to center ice. Taken there by Roach. Roach cross side of the near side and then sent right back over to Roach. Roach sends it ahead. Kahotek, shot. Goes well wide of the net. It'll be picked up by Allmendinger. She just about got slammed up against the boards, but Dallenbach lost the edge. Back behind the net, Dallenbach. Pinches Lee up against the wall. Puck comes free. Shovel shot, save. Puck loose right out in front of Andel. Got steered over to the near side wall by Johnson. Swenson now. Swenson sends it all the way down into the other end. That one will get called back on icing. 12:21, second period, 2-0 Moorhead lead. Face-off comes back down into the Moorhead zone. Tuma and Steen to square up. Tuma is going to win the draw. Spuds are going to come away with it. Everett out to center. Everett pushes it ahead down into the Rangers zone. Steen now near side. She takes a shot. It goes right into the glove of Hannah Wood. Face-off will go to the glove side of Wood this time. Steen and Tuma. Controlled by the Spuds. Stolen away by Rakowski. Taken out to center by the Rangers. All the way down in the Moorhead zone, Tuma. Stick handles the way around. Passes it over to Porfel. Takes a shot. Kicks it, or it was blocked saved by Andel. Spuds are able to clear it out to center. Strand. Stolen away by Kahotek. Now Porfel near side, sends it across over to Rakowski. Rakowski dumps it into the far side corner. It'll come all the way around to the near side boards. Kohotek and Dufault fight for it. Almost cleared out. Will be dumped back into the near side corner off the stick of Dallenbach. Out through center and into the Rangers zone. Roach brings it back through center. Into the Moorhead zone, puts the brakes on about halfway up, sends it down in front. Shot, rebound, loose, puck kicked out to the far side. Blue line, dumped into the far side corner by Roach. Turned out by the Spuds. Shirley through center. 1-on-2, brings it around, takes a shot, the goal! Shirley pounds one home with 10:44 to go in the second. Spuds are up 3-0. Face off Tuma and Shirley at center. It's going to be won by Shirley. Drop back to Allmendinger. Cross ice over to Oakes. Oakes, Ness comes away with it. She's able to chip it into the zone. Picked up by Roach. Roach, cross ice, is going to be knocked over to the wall by Allmendinger. Pufferell is able to clear it. Hockett dumps it in. Ness was offside. So we'll have a face-off to the far side. Just outside the Spuds' offensive zone. Cutter and Tuma to square up this time. Hanukkah and Lindbergh left and right. Lindbergh to Dufault. Ahead to Hanukkah, near side. Hanukkah looking to set her up. She's going to have to carry it back behind the net. Sends it out front. It was blocked out by the Rangers. Turned down into the near side corner. Cutter tries to center it up. It was intercepted by Tuma. Tuma kicks it out to center. Johnson and Neeland fight with it all the way down into the Moorhead zone. Spuds come away with it. Hanukkah now. Hanukkah 1-on-3 gets run down by Pufferell. But she's able to take it in, take the shots, and get the goal. Double shot and the rebound. Shot and the rebound. And the third shot went in. Spuds are up 4-0. Yeah, if I'm sounding weird tonight, it's because my jaw's cold and I can't talk. Face-off at neutral ice will be Cutter and Kohotek. Spuds win the draw. Hanukkah near side. She's looking to do it again. She gets taken down. No call. Hendrickson is there to hold it on the near side blue line. Down to Hanukkah in the corner. Centers it up. Kicked away over the far side wall by Wood. Drawn back behind the Moorhead, or behind the Rangers net. Near side half wall, Hanukkah can't hold. It slides, or Hendrickson can't hold. It slides all the way down into the Moorhead end. That one will get called back on icing. Face off near side will be Kohotek and Lee. Lee is going to win the draw up to Hendrickson on the near side blue line. Hendrickson shot, kick save Wood. Puck will end up back behind the net. Sent around into the near side corner. Stripped by Hendrickson. Fought for it by Kohotek. Lee comes away with it down into the corner. Sent up off the wall right to Hendrickson. She gets the shot away. Wood will get the save and cover it up. .849, 4-0 Moorhead lead, second period. Face off. Will get pushed over on the near side wall. Bounce out to center. Allmendinger will pick it up. He takes it over to the far side, bounces it off the wall to Tipitowski. Tipitowski tries to set it up. It'll end up all the way down in the near side corner and be taken by the Rangers. Johnson out at center now. Allmendinger dumped into the Rangers zone and turned right back out. Swenson tried to steal it away as Rakowski exited the zone. Tipitowski from the slot. He'll end up over on the far side boards to get kicked out to center. Allmendinger off the wall, slides it all the way down into the Rangers' defensive end. Turned right back out to Tuma at center. She backhands it ahead to Porfarel. Porfarel gets taken down by Allmendinger. No call. Refs let them play. Allmendinger will have it back behind the net. Allmendinger far side, brings it around into the center. Drives it right in through the center, takes a shot, bounces it off the side of the net, picks up her own rebound back behind. Tuma is there to steal it away. Thrown the length of the ice, and that one will get called back on icing. 7:23, 4-0 Moorhead lead, second period. Faceoff comes back down into the Rangers' defensive zone on the club side of Hannah Wood. Kahotek and Steen to square off. Puck gets sent over to the far side wall. Strand. Now Hendrickson. Now Strand. Strand tries for the shot. It was blocked down by Kahotek. Puck ends up back behind the net. Taken by Dollenbach, far side or near side. Rangers are able to send it across ice and out to center. Spuds will have to reset. Strand. Just inside the neutral zone. Pushes it ahead. It'll be picked up and taken the other way by the Rangers. Stolen away at center ice. Hendrickson, far side. Takes a shot just wide of the net and into the near side corner. Steen will pick it up along the half wall. Sends it cross ice. Over to Hendrickson. Hendrickson up high off the glass. It'll end up with Everett behind the net. Everett tries to center it up. It comes all the way up to Hendrickson at the point. Hendrickson sends it back down deep. Gathered up by Dollenbach and turned out to center. Ness now near side. Tries to carry it in. She has it poked off her stick by Longden. Now down to the far side boards. Hockett. Now Oakes. Stick handles her way down and in. To Ness. Centering pass bounced out. Spuds are able to send it down into the corner. Ness picks it up along the back wall to Shirley. Shirley's shot goes up and in the air and across the crease and onto the far side boards. Ness now back in the corner. Fights with the Kahotek. Hockett comes in to help. Rangers come away with it back behind the net. They look to clear. Oakes was there to hold it in along the far side blue line. This time it's going to be thrown out. But it's going to stall out well before it gets anywhere. Allmendinger is able to pick it up. Allmendinger ahead to Hockett. Hockett shot. Stick down by Hannah Wood. Covered up. And that'll put us at 5:16 remaining here in the second. Faceoff will come to the near side of the Moorhead zone. Up and off the glass from Longden. Porfarel and Johnson both chase it hard and fast down into the Moorhead zone. Deep angle shot put on Andel, but she'll cover up right along the side of the net. 5 minutes and 1 penny remaining. Face-off will be Cutter and Tuma. Hope Tuma. Shot blocked out in front. Round back behind the net. Cutter and Porfarel fight for it. Poffering Pofferell down into the corner, steers it around, takes a shot, Andel save. Picks up her own rebound, takes it around back behind the net, tries to center it up. Lindbergh comes away with it, out to center. Lindbergh shot, stick save, Wood. Puck will be sent around behind the net and onto the near side wall. Taken by Rakowski. Thrown out through center, shot from the far side. Off the stick of Neeland. Will be swallowed up by Addie Andel. Faceoff goes to the far side, glove side of Andel. Between Kahotek and Lee this time. Lee wins the draw, sends it over to the far side wall. Almost sent out. The shot was taken by Roach. It'll end up back behind the net. Out to center, Tibitowski. Poke checked away by Roach. Roach. Bounced back out to neutral by the Spuds. Hard and fast, far side. Tibitowski takes a trip around the net, sends it out front to Lee. It'll get knocked around by the Rangers and kicked out to center. Hendrickson. Hendrickson tries to drive it in near side. Kahotek holds it out. Dumped in by Dufault. Thrown right back out off the stick of Roach. Swenson tried to kick it in. Kahotek was there. Lee now breaks it in. Turned right back out on the stick of Roach. She sends it ahead right to Hendrickson. Hendrickson throws it up off the wall and into the zone, and the Spuds will end up with an icing. 3:18, 4-0 lead. Faceoff comes back down into the Moorhead zone on the club side of Andel. Timu and Steen to square up this time. Ref is getting picky about stances now, but he won't call anything. Timu tries to take a shot. Far side gets a shot. Andel gets the save on both of them. Puck ends up back behind the net with Strand. Along the far side wall. Knocked all the way out to center by Strand. I guess that was Oakes back behind the net. Now that one against Strand. Steen now. And an upcoming penalty on the Rangers. At least I think it was on the Rangers because they're all fighting for it along the near side wall. Ref is standing there with a whistle in his mouth and his hand up in the air. So let's see who we've got for slashing. He's going to send Timu to the box. Tuma to the box for slashing. So the Spuds will get their first power play of the game. 2:40 to go here in the second. Shirley and Longan to face off. Down into the corner. Whistle immediately. Ref dropped the puck before the other one was done discussing things with the coach. So 3 seconds in, stoppage and play. Face off now, Porfarel and Shirley. Along the wall, turned out to center. Porfarel has it. She takes it all the way down in. Tries to center it up. It's going to be picked off by Johnson. Johnson sends it out all the way down into the Rangers zone. That one ran across the blue line before it could get run down by Ness, so it'll get called back on icing. Minute 39 remaining on the Moorhead power play. 2:19 remaining in the period. Face off far side, Shirley and Kahotek is won by Kahotek. Shot from the far side blue line. Johnson tried to clear it up. It was picked up, I believe. Well, it was picked up by Kahotek and thrown into the back of the net for the first goal for the Rangers. Face-off at center between Cutter and Kahotek is won by Kahotek, controlled by the Spuds, dumped in behind the net off the stick of Hendrickson. Oakes, far side, turns it back behind the net. Dallenbach gives chase, sends it out to Kahotek. Kahotek steers around Oakes, takes the shot on Andel that went wide of the net and into the near side corner. Picked up by the Rangers. Spuds try to clear. Held in by Longan, near side. It'll end up back behind the net on the stick of Cutter. Or Dufault. Dufault to Cutter. Cutter is able to clear it out to center. Right in front of the Rangers bench, bounce back in. It'll be Kahotek and Longan. With Longan getting the shot away. Right into the glove of Andel. 42 seconds left on the Moorhead power play. But it appears that the Rangers have found new fire now. Swenson with it. Near side. Breaks the zone. Hard and fast. Shot. Right into the glove of Hannah Wood. The fill-in 12UA goalie from Moorhead. Face-off near side. Allmendinger tries for the shot. Knocked down by Rakowski. Out to center. Porfarel. Porfarel tries to steer around Johnson. She does. She's able to do so. Porfarel got the shot on to Andel. Andel got it covered up. Puck was knocked out. And then the ref blew the whistle. I'm guessing the cold temperatures must be getting to him too. Face-off club side of Andel. Nealon and Lee. Johnson sends it around onto the far side boards. Tibetowski will pick it up there. Tries to handle it. It's going to be pulled free by Porfarel. Now taken out by Allmendinger. Allmendinger near side ahead to Swenson. Swenson and Rakowski chase for it all the way down into the corner. Rakowski takes it around the far side. Timu out of the box. Shot. Steen knocked down in traffic. Steered back behind the net. It'll be Steen and Roach that fight for it behind the net. Side angle shot turned away by Wood. Now Roach back behind the net. Roach ahead now to center. Spuds are able to pick it up. Johnson carries it deep down into her own zone as the clock runs out. So that's how we're going to end the second period with the Spuds leading 4-1. And this intermission, they're going to polish the ice. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes. You're watching Spuds Hockey on Krabby Toad Studios TV. Welcome back, Spuds Country. We are here to start the third. Final period of Game 3 of the Fargo International Tournament 2024. Your Moorhead Spuds are currently leading this contest 4-1 over the home team, Forest Lake Rangers. Face off at center between Tuma and Shirley is going to be controlled by the Rangers. Porfello. Spuds cleared right back out, sent back into the zone off the stick of Rakowski. And they'll end up offside. It's not Rakowski to Roach. Tuma and Shirley far side. Spuds control. Out through center. Ness enters the zone near side. Centers it up to Shirley. Save made by Wood. Hannah Wood, the visiting fill-in goalie from Moorhead. Johnson from the shot, from the far near side blue line shot. That one will get knocked down and covered up by Hannah Wood. Face off near side, Tuma and Shirley. Shirley wins the draw up to John side, near side blue line. She takes a shot that got knocked down in traffic and into the near side corner. Centering pass comes all the way out through center, bounces down the ice, and Andel will steer it off to the far side. Johnson tries to push it ahead. It's got knocked down by the Rangers and steered over to the near side wall. Shot from Kahotek got blocked in traffic. Johnson is able to clear it out to center. Hockett. Now Shirley. Shirley shot. Save made by Hannah Wood. Puck slides all the way out to center. Porfarel tries to push it ahead. It'll be picked up by Lindbergh. Lindbergh to Shirley. Down into the Rangers zone. Kicked right back out to center. Rangers take it the other direction. Kahotek near side. Dumps it into the corner. Gathered up behind the net. Hendrickson. She sends it the length of the ice, and that will get called back into the Moorhead zone on icing. 13:25, third period. Faceoff comes back down into the Moorhead end on the glove side of Andel. Kahotek and Cutter. Cutter wins the draw. Round back behind the net. Haneke chips it up and off the wall and out to center. Rangers send it right back in and end up offside. Face-off will be far side now, just outside the Moorhead end between Cutter and Kahotek. Cutter wins the draw. Spuds control. Haneke along the far side wall. Tries to push it into the zone. It's going to be stolen away by the Rangers. Down into the Moorhead end. Hendrickson takes a trip behind the net, drops it off for Cutter, who sends it out to Haneke along the far side boards. Out to center. Lindbergh. Backhand shot onto Wood, and Wood will get it covered up. Face-off far side, Tuma and Cutter is going to be won by Tuma. Tuma takes it around back behind the net, looks to exit the zone on the near side. Out through center, she sends it ahead, down into the Moorhead end. It'll be Allmendinger and Porfarel that fight for it down in the near side corner. Cutter, backhand back to Allmendinger. Brought around back behind the Moorhead net, shot goes off the side and into the glove of Andel off the stick of Neeland. Faceoff will come to the near side of the Moorhead zone. Tuma and Lee to square up this time. Tuma wins the draw, drops it back to Roach. Roach sends it down into the corner and will end up back behind the net. Lee comes away with it. Lee off the wall, Pushed out to center by Tibitowski. Tibitowski near side. Has a knocked off her stick by Rakowski. Rakowski and Swenson chase for it on the far side corner. Lee. Held in by Oakes. Taken out by the Rangers. Sent cross ice to Nealon on the near side. Nealon tries for the shot that goes up and into the air. Rebound was loose. Shot put on Andel. Goes right into the 5-hole and she sits on it. 11:47 remaining in the third. Spuds are up by 3. Kahotek and Lee. Kahotek wins the draw, sends it up to Roach. Roach back down into the corner. Hendrickson comes away with it. Along the near side boards. Tibitowski tries to go after it. Roach steps up and pinches it against the wall. Roach, Tibitowski. It's dug out by Kahotek and sent out to center. Swenson. Swenson brings it in hard and fast from near side. Far side. Gets the shot on. Blocker save made by Wood. Hendrickson tries to push it back down into the corner. Tibitowski. Tibitowski shot. Kick save Wood. Dufault holds it in far side. Swenson picks it up along the half wall. Shot. Save. Wood. Swenson with the rebound. Shot goes 5-hole. And Wood will sit on it. 11 minutes exactly to go in this game. Face-off goes to the glove side of Wood between Steen and Tuma. It's not a Tuma. Not a Tuma at all. Backhand shovel shot. Steen. Save made by Wood. Rebound shot put right into the glove of Wood. And she'll hold this game at a 3-goal differential. Face-off near side this time. Steen wins the draw, tries to send it up to Hendrickson. It's going to get pushed out to center by Nealon. Hendrickson is now going to get called for interference. So that'll send the Rangers to the power play. Face-off goes to the near side of the Tuma. Steen wins the draw. Ref blocks it up. Oakes tries to send it out right onto the stick of Roach, who puts the shot on Andel. Andel makes the save. Far side board, Strand. Porphyral sends it back into the corner. Tuma up to Strand. Off the helmet. Around into the center. Tuma gets steered into the corner by Steen. Puck comes loose. Roach comes up about halfway down. Takes the shot. Save Andel. Oakes takes it back behind the net. Oakes looks to carry it out on the far side. She sends it off the wall out to the neutral ice. Rangers have to reset. Dumped in behind the net. Porphyral. Allmendinger will take it behind the net. She gets pinched up against the wall by Nealon. Nealon tries for the shot. It goes right on to Andel. Andel will cover it up. 1 minute, 4 seconds left on the Moorhead penalty kill. 9:46 to go in this game. Hard and fast, far side. Shirley gets steered in behind the net. She looks to center it up. Puck gets knocked free by Kahotek. Taken right around in front of the net by Roach. Roach near side breaks the Moorhead zone. She'll get pinched up against the wall, drops it back to Kahotek. Kahotek's shot goes wide behind the net. Into the far side corner now. Kahotek. Shot. Kick save. Andel. Back behind the Moorhead net. Gore. Her shot is kicked away by Andel. Back behind the Moorhead net once again. Johnson has it knocked away by Kahotek. Johnson comes away with it. 7 seconds left on the penalty kill. Shirley out through center. Fights with Longan. Pushes through. Has it knocked off her stick momentarily. Shot. save by Wood as the penalty expires. Spuds are back at full strength. Johnson, center ice. Spuds have to reset. Hockett stick handles her way around into center, drops it over to Shirley. Shirley shot, stick save Wood. We'll have a face-off on the far side of the Ranger defensive zone. Tossed around back behind the net. Roach near side. At the Porfirol at center. She brings it in through the center. Has Lindbergh and Almendinger. But is still able to get the shot put on Andel, who will get it covered up. Face-off comes to the near side of the Moorhead end between Tuma and Dufault, and Cutter. Cutter gets tripped up by Neeland. No call. Rangers look to capitalize. It comes up to Roach along the near side wall of the blue line. Down in Porfirol. Her shot goes right into the glove of Andel. Shot put down into the center, turned away by Hendrickson. It'll float all the way out to center. Smack back into the Moorhead zone off the stick of Longden. And the Rangers will end up offside. 7:42, 4-1. Third period, Moorhead lead. Face off Kahotek and Lee on the far side. Kahotek wins the draw. Puck gets sent over to the far side boards. Dufault has it. Over to Hendrickson, ahead to Tibitowski. Tibitowski tries fighting past Kahotek, but it'll end up getting knocked off her stick back to Hendrickson. Hendrickson off the far side boards and down into deep into the corner. Sent around back behind the net. Picked up out in front of Wood. And turned out to center by the Rangers. Dumped in by Swenson, far side. Now Rakowski has it behind the net. Hendrickson sends it down deep. Lee shot, kick save Wood. Rangers are able to clear it out. Hendrickson picks it up now, sends it across over to Dufault. Dufault dumps it down deep. Comes all the way around onto the near side wall. Tibitowski will pick it up. Now Lee, back behind the net, back to Tibitowski. Tibitowski gets taken down by Gore. Rangers are able to clear it out once again. Dufault dumps it in. Back behind their own net once again. It comes up along the near side boards. Touched up by Kahotek, stolen away by Steen. Steen and Kahotek fight for it along the near side wall. It'll be dumped back into the Rangers zone. Centering pass, sticked away by Wood. Kahotek tosses it up, tries to send it the length of the ice. Johnson was there to knock it down. She'll send it over to Almendinger, far side. Steen now. Bounces it up out off the wall. It's picked up by Roach just inside the zone. Shot. Cross ice over to Strand. Shot goes right into the pads of Wood. We'll be down to 5:55. Face-off near side is going to be controlled by the Rangers. Sent around onto the far side boards. Everett. Rangers come away with it. Out through center. Neelan near side boards. She fights with Strand. Pushes it ahead to Porfirol, who dumps it into the Moorhead zone into the corner. Handled along the half wall by Johnson. Johnson, Strand across to Everett. Everett can't get a handle on it. It'll be Rakowski just inside the Rangers zone. They'll send it the other direction all the way down into the Moorhead end, back behind the net. Allmendinger takes there. Allmendinger off the wall to Strand. Strand kicks it out to center, flipped right back in by Longen. Down in the corner, Johnson. Johnson looks to carry it out. She has it knocked free by Longen, but she's able to steer it out to center. She pulls it out, takes it all the way down and in. 1-on-3. Shot. Sent over into the far side corner. Rakowski right back out, held in. That shot in the goal. 5-1 Moorhead lead with 4:49 to go. (5-1) Moorhead lead, 4:49 third period. Face off between Kahotek and Shirley is going to be won by Shirley, sent over onto the near side wall. Oakes pushes it ahead to Ness. Ness was one with the goal on the last time, if I didn't say that. Down in deep into the corner. They pull loose by Roach. Back behind the net. Wrap around. Hockett is going to get covered up by Hannah Wood. How she was able to hang on to that one and get it covered up, I'm not entirely sure. Tuma and Shirley near side. Shirley wins the draw up to Oakes on the blue line. Down deep into Ness. Back behind the net, Hockett. Hockett tries to center it up. Roach was there to intercept. Roach, far side, sends it out. It'll go all the way down into the Moorhead zone. That one's going to get called back on icing. Nealon couldn't get her stick on it, and it floated all the way down. It was a pretty hot forward pass. Hard off the wall. Nealon couldn't quite get to it. 4-14, face off far side. Tuma and Shirley. Tuma wins the draw this time. Spuds control, net shot. Ness gets redirected up into the air. On the near side wall, Ness. Bounced out to center. Hendrickson will gather it up. Just outside of her own zone, she'll send it ahead to Ness. Ness tried steering around one Ranger. Hockett blew in right in front of her. Spuds end up offside. 3:52 remaining, third period. Face off just outside the Rangers zone. Will be Tuma and Cutter. Polar tried to get a handle on it. Was dumped in by Hanukkah. Carried behind the net by Rakowski. Rangers try to clear. Johnson fights all the way down into the Moorhead zone with two Ranger skaters. Puck is finally knocked loose. Taking the other direction, Lindbergh. Lindbergh has it knocked off her stick by Rakowski. Rakowski sends it right back out of the, tries to send it right back out of the zone. Cutter was there to send it into the corner. On the far side wall, Dufault. Round back behind the net, picked up by Lindbergh. She tries to send it over to Dufault. It was intercepted by Porfarel. Dufault is able to clear it out. Roach ahead to Porfarel. Porfarel into the zone. Off the wall. Trying for a little give and go. She drops right back out in front of the net. Puck will end up all the way coming in on the near side board. Lindbergh chips it out to center to Hanukkah. Hanukkah fights her way all the way down in. Rakowski is there to knock it loose. Porfarel, far side, sends it over to Korth. Tries to send it over to Kahotek. Johnson is there to intercept. Gore and Johnson fight for it. Puck is sent out through center. Gore and Johnson are both headed to the box. 2:22, they need a timeout. Gore and Johnson got a little too chippy, so they'll sit for the next 2 minutes. 2 minutes plus, matching minors. (5-1) Moorhead lead, 2:22 remaining in the game. Face off at center ice, Kahotek and Lee. Spuds control. Oaks along the near side wall. Tries to get it up to Tibitowski. Longman was there to hold on to it. Down in the corner, back behind the net, sent along the wall. Oaks turns it back the other direction. Rangers look to clear. Tibitowski was there to hold. Lee shot, save Wood. Minute 55 to go. Face off near side between Lee and Tuma. It's won by Lee. Roach now back with it behind her own net. Spuds look to clear. Oaks holds it in. Sent around back behind the net. It'll be Tibitowski on the near side corner. Tries to kick it around back behind the net. It'll be gathered up by Rakowski. Rakowski, far side. Tried to clear it out. Allmendinger was there to hold it. Lee along the far wall. Porfarel sends it high up into the air off the stick of Allmendinger. Nealon near side is going to fight with Oaks all the way into the zone. Oaks back behind her own net, turns it the other direction. Tibitowski along the half wall. Stolen away by the Rangers. Roach has it knocked off her stick by Tibitowski. Everett's going the other direction. Everett ahead to Steen. Steen looks for the shot. Everett back door. Couldn't get a stick on it. It'll end up all the way over on the near side wall. Out to center. Porfarel tries steering her way down and in. Can't get around Dufault. Spuds come away with it. Everett tries to push it out to center. Rangers hold. 39 seconds, 38. Shot! Rebound, bounce loose. Shot was good. Rangers cut their deficit to 3, 5-2. 36.9 seconds to go, third period. 5-2 Moorhead lead. Kahotek and Steen to square off. Kahotek wins the draw. Tuma carried into the zone with a shot from the far side that'll come all the way around to the near. And now we have a high sticking call with 26 seconds remaining. Spuds will go to the power play. Or, nope. Rangers go to the power play. Everett goes to the box for high sticking. I told you. So the Spuds will end this game shorthanded. Puck held up along the far side wall. Shot goes right into the glove of Andel. Johnson and Gore both come out finally. Their 2 minutes are up. Face off far side, Kahotek and Steen. Push down into the far side corner. Steen goes after it. Sends it off the wall. That one's going to roll and float. Slowly burning clock. Burned off about 10 seconds. Slowly floating all the way down just to get called back on icing. 8.4 seconds remain, third period. Face-off comes back down into the Moorhead zone once again between, well, this one's going to be between Tuma and Steen. Spuds win the draw. Strand brings it over to the near side wall. Tosses it off the boards. That one's going to go all the way down and once again get called back on icing. But there is only 0.8 seconds to go. Ref says run it out. Spuds take the victory by a final of 5-2. With that victory, that means they won their pool and will advance to the semifinals. That means they will advance to the semifinals tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Winner to be, or who they play will be determined by the final of the current game between Fargo and Minnetonka. So join us again tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. We'll be back in action from the Armstrong rink at Cornerstone Bank, which is about 30 degrees warmer than it is in this ultimate ice box of an arena. So for my camera operator, Mike Hansen, my toes are cold, I'm Seth. This has been a production of Krabby Toad Studios. We'll see you again in the morning.